Boom! Sonny Rollins. Sonny Rollins. In this lesson, we're going to be learning a turnaround from the legend, Sonny Rollins. Hey everybody, Chris G here from PositivelyProgressing.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. For all of my subscribers, I wanted to give you a big shout out and a huge thanks. It means a lot that you're taking time out of your day to watch these videos. So thank you. So in this edition of Learning from Legends, we're going to be taking a closer look at a solo, very famous solo, St. Thomas from Sonny Rollins, the great Sonny Rollins. If you don't own the album or have never listened to the album Saxophone Colossus, that is a must. St. Thomas is a classic, iconic song from that album with so many great lines. Everyone's playing on that album is phenomenal. If you just start listening to St. Thomas, you're going to hear Max Roach just completely tear it up with his drum solo. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're going to talk about Sonny Rollins' solo. Let's dive deep into this solo with a turnaround line that he does that really perked my ears that I'm going to teach you today, and then you can put it into your playing. So the turnaround we're going to talk about today happens at 152. Yep, that one. So a turnaround is what occurs at the end of a chorus and it sets you back up to get back to the beginning. It's typically a 2-5 or a 3-6-2-5 that you're going to hear that's going to trigger your ears to say, oh, we're at the end. If you don't know what those Roman numerals mean yet, it's okay. You'll understand a bit more by the time we get done with this video. So when you're listening to albums, listen for that 2-5 sound or that 3-6-2-5 sound to hear when they're setting up for their next chorus and kind of see how they carry their lines through the bar line or how they end their solo. So before I go into the breakdown, the big picture is that he is playing descending minor seventh arpeggios. If you don't know your minor seventh arpeggios, learn them. It's 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7. Okay, learn those, learn every inversion. You're gonna have a whole new tool to build language off of. So the way this turnaround works is that St. Thomas is in concert C major, and it's a 3-6-2-5 back to C major, which is the 1. So 3-6, that's gonna be E minor 7 to A7. Then it's gonna go D minor 7 to G7, and then back to the 1. And then we're back at the top of the tune. So we're gonna do a number and color tone breakdown. So you're gonna start on the 3 chord, which is E. You're gonna start on the 1 of the 3 chord, which is E. And then you're gonna jump up flat 7, 5, flat 3, sounding like this. So now if we were on E minor 7 arpeggio, now we're going to drop to E flat minor arpeggio. And you're going to take that from 7, flat 7, 5, flat 3, 1. So it sounds like this. If you want to know how these tones relate to the dominant, it's going to be the 3 of the dominant, it's going to be the flat 9 of the dominant, then it's going to be the 13 and the sharp 11. So he's using a lot of extended chord tones. Those are also chord tones found in like altered scales, altered dominant and stuff like that. So here's what we have so far with the 3-6. It's descending by half steps using minor 7th arpeggios. One more time. Now we're at the 2 chord, D minor. So now we're going to start on the 7, 5, flat 3, 1. Here we go. And then we're hitting the 3 of the 5 chord. Ba-ba-do-ba. That's a little low for me, but I'm not a singer. Make sure you can sing this. Let's review that last bar. It's going to start on the flat 7 of the 2 chord. Go down that minor 7th arpeggio. Go to the 3 of the 5 chord. All together, it's going to sound like this. So I do encourage you to try to sing this and finger along to ingrain it into your ears and to not just be thinking notes but thinking sounds and knowing that that sound fits over a certain progression. That doesn't mean you can't fit it into other places. I would also encourage you to learn this in more than just this key. You can learn this in every key, and you have the template now where you can just learn this in every key. You'll probably do it in one practice session once you get it in your ear and you get working on it. Once you learn it in all 12 keys, make it your own line. Change it rhythmically. Maybe take certain parts out. Maybe skip an arpeggio or play the only one or two notes from it. So maybe it sounds like this. Something like this. Have fun with it. And that's it. Your assignment is learn this line from a great album. It's a beautiful line. And learn it in, try learning it in another key by tomorrow. And then if you do that, learn it in 2 more keys by the next day. Give yourself a goal to maybe learn this in all 12 keys in the next week. That's a really good goal to have. And it's always good to have goals when you're practicing, because now you have something to strive for. All right? So just be open your mind up to where else this can fit and where else you're hearing it. If you're hearing it somewhere, play it there. There are no wrong notes, like the great Miles Davis once said. I should probably do a learning from legends on him. Maybe that one's around the corner. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Remember, always positive, always progressing. Make those practice goals. Learn that Sonny Rollins turnaround, and you're going to be on your way to playing and feeling better. All right? You guys take care until next time.
See ya.